There was no new Apple Watch Ultra 3 released in 2024. Instead, Apple focused on enhancing the existing Apple Watch Ultra 2 in several exciting ways. This raises an intriguing question. Will we see the Apple Watch Ultra 3, featuring a completely new design and potentially the slimmest Ultra model yet, make its debut in 2025? Today, we'll dive into the possibilities surrounding the next Apple Watch Ultra 3. But first, let's take a quick look back at the history of the Apple Watch Ultra. In 2022, Apple introduced the original Apple Watch Ultra, marking its first foray into the Ultra branding for consumer devices. While Apple had previously released products like the M1 Ultra and M2 Ultra CPUs, this was a new chapter. Designed for those who thrive on adventure, the Apple Watch Ultra was built to withstand the rigors of extreme sports, boasting impressive durability and an extended battery life. This watch is tailored for adventurers who embark on multi-day treks, brave extreme cold or heat, or dive into the depths of the ocean. While many users, myself included, may not utilize the Apple Watch Ultra for its intended extreme purposes, we appreciate its robust design, impressive battery longevity, and the convenient shortcut button located on the side. As we look ahead to the potential features of the Apple Watch Ultra 3, it is clear that the legacy of the Ultra series continues to captivate a diverse audience, blending functionality with style. In 2023, Apple introduced the Apple Watch Ultra 2, which featured a new chip and a slightly brighter display. However, aside from these enhancements, there were no significant changes to the device. Moving into 2024, the anticipated Apple Watch Ultra 3 did not materialize. Instead, Apple unveiled a new dark gray color option. This edition complements the existing natural titanium finish, providing users with more choices. There were also minor updates to bands and accessories. In 2024, the Apple Watch Ultra 2 remained largely unchanged, setting the stage for anticipated advancements in 2025 with the potential release of the Apple Watch Ultra 3. The lack of updates in 2024 suggests that Apple is strategically positioning itself for a more significant evolution in its next-generation smartwatch. Preliminary renderings indicate that the Apple Watch Ultra 3 will feature a redesigned, slimmer profile compared to both the Apple Watch Ultra 2 and the original Ultra model. Notably, in 2024, Apple introduced the Apple Watch Series X, which boasted a more streamlined design than its predecessors, particularly from Series 4 through Series 9. This design trend underscores Apple's commitment to enhancing the aesthetics and functionality of its wearable technology. As we look forward to the Ultra 3, we can anticipate exciting innovations that will further elevate the user experience. The design of the Apple Watch has remained consistent over the years, but recent iterations have introduced notable enhancements. Apple has increased the screen size and reduced the thickness of the watch by 10%. For the first time, we now have a complete edge-to-edge display on this device, which is a significant improvement. It is plausible that Apple may implement similar advancements with the upcoming Apple Watch Ultra 3. Observations suggest that the top rim of the watch has been trimmed down, potentially allowing for the largest screen ever featured on an Apple Watch. This enhancement could enable a full edge-to-edge display, providing an even more immersive user experience. Currently, if you own an Apple Watch with a white background, you may notice that the display does not extend to the edges, despite its impressive size. By further slimming down the watch and enlarging the screen, we could see the largest display yet on the Apple Watch Ultra, all while maintaining a form factor that is not significantly larger than the current model. However, some users may have concerns that reducing the size of the Apple Watch Ultra could compromise battery life. It will be essential for Apple to address this issue to ensure that users can enjoy the benefits of a larger display without sacrificing performance. I must express my skepticism regarding the anticipated outcomes. With the integration of the S11 chip, we have already witnessed significant improvements in efficiency with the S10 and the Apple Watch Series 10, especially when compared to the S9 and S8 models from the previous year. I believe that the S11 chip will further enhance efficiency, potentially allowing us to achieve battery life comparable to that of the Apple Watch Ultra 2 and the original Apple Watch Ultra, all while maintaining a slimmer design. This trend is consistent with Apple's current design philosophy. For instance, the upcoming iPad Pro in 2024 showcases a sleek new design while preserving the same battery life as its predecessors, the M2 and M1 models. The key to this achievement lies in the enhanced efficiency of the new chip, which enables the use of a smaller battery without compromising performance. I understand that some may prefer a bulkier watch for the sake of a larger battery. However, it appears that Apple is not inclined to adopt this approach. Personally, I believe that the new design of the Apple Watch Ultra will indeed be thinner, yet it will maintain the same impressive battery life that users have come to expect. As we look forward to the upcoming Apple Watch Ultra, one exciting possibility is the introduction of additional color options. Currently, consumers can choose between the natural titanium and space black finishes for the main frame, but the buttons are exclusively orange. It would be a welcome enhancement to see options for black or other colored buttons, catering to a wider range of personal preferences. A more diverse selection would undoubtedly appeal to those who may not favor the standard orange buttons, allowing for greater customization and personalization of the device. As we shift our focus to the anticipated release date and pricing for the Apple Watch Ultra 3, it is expected that Apple will unveil this new model in conjunction with the Apple Watch Series 11 in 2025. This announcement is likely to coincide with the launch of the next-generation iPhone 17 models, as well as the introduction of the AirPods Pro 3 and potentially other innovative products. The most likely timeframe for the unveiling of the new Apple Watch Ultra 3 is in mid-September, as Apple has a tradition of hosting events during this period. It is anticipated that the announcement will occur in the early to mid-teens of September. However, consumers should expect to wait approximately 10 days to 2 weeks after the event to get their hands on the new device. Therefore, it is reasonable to anticipate that the Apple Watch Ultra 3 will be available for purchase in the late teens to early 20s of September. Regarding pricing, it is expected that the Apple Watch Ultra 3 will maintain the same price point as its predecessor. When Apple introduced the Apple Watch Series 10, they managed to retain the pricing structure of the Series 9, despite the new design features. It is likely that Apple will adopt a similar approach with the Ultra 3, ensuring that the pricing remains consistent with previous models. At the end of the day, the Ultra 3 is currently the most expensive watch on the market, and the Ultra 2 holds a similar position. Therefore, I don't anticipate that Apple will increase the prices for these models anytime soon. However, this is merely my perspective. That said, I would love to hear your thoughts. Are you excited about the upcoming Ultra 3? What features or improvements would you like to see? Please share your opinions in the comments below. As we wrap up this video, if you enjoyed the content, please give it a thumbs up. For the latest Apple news, reviews, and comparisons, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Until next time, I look forward to seeing you soon. So, share your thoughts in the comments section. See you in my next video. Goodbye.